The people who live here enjoy its riches, having easy access to great Chinese food as part of their daily lives. Visitors marvel at the quality and abundance of that food. It's the San Gabriel Valley in California, and I'm here today ready to eat. And what am I having? Something I would have had a hard time finding back home. Mouth-watering lamb, ribs, shank, braised and grilled. It's Vablonsky, and I'm pinching myself because I'm eating uncommonly delicious Chinese-style lamb in the San Gabriel Valley. On today's episode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. Today I am in San Gabriel, California, in the famous 626, or otherwise known as the San Gabriel Valley, which is in Los Angeles County. And this area is well known for its Chinese community, not just San Gabriel, but all of the surrounding cities, Rosemead and Monterey Park, Alhambra. I left a few out, but those are the main ones. This is a very Chinese area and very famous for its food. Some claim that it's, some of the best Chinese food outside of China. So yeah, I'm in the 626 today, specifically San Gabriel, and I went to a place called M-Joy. And let me just speak briefly about M-Joy. They specialize in lamb, and they are a chain out of China, out of Hangzhou, China, I believe, which I think is just southwest of Shanghai. It's near the coast, and it's not, traditionally known for lamb, because lamb is usually associated with either northern or western China. For example, in the Muslim communities in the northwest of China, northwestern section of China, I mean. And so this chain, M-Joy, is, I guess, increasingly popular, or is already very popular in China. And there are two locations, I believe, outside of China now. One in Orange County, I believe, in Orange County, south of Los Angeles County, I believe. I can't remember exactly what community it is, but then the other one is in San Gabriel, where I am right now. And so I'm going to dig into some lamb. I got a few lamb dishes. Again, this is a restaurant that specializes in lamb, so let me dig in. Okay, this first dish is called lamb ribs double. Double because I got two lamb ribs, and it's served with a rice. It reminds me, looking at it, like a rice pilaf, like the kind you would see in Central Asia. And it has a kind of a glistening look to it. So it looks like it's prepared with some sort of maybe lamb stock or maybe lamb oil or lamb grease or something like that. It has a shiny appearance to it. And the ribs don't look particularly adulterated, meaning it's not, colored, it's not browned excessively. I think it's stewed or braised in some way, and so it has a very natural look to it. And you can see like a slight layer of fattiness on the exterior surface. Okay, I'm going to pick it up. I'm picking it up, and it's kind of floppy. I'm going to eat it caveman style with my hands. Wow. I'm biting into the fatty end of it. Wow, that is unmistakably delicious. My impulse is to just to dive in and to consume the whole thing. Wow, but I don't want to do that. There's some things that go along with the rib, like some sort of there's a spicy powder, like a chili powder. I want to get to that because if I eat the whole thing, I won't be able to do that. Wow. Okay, this is delicious. And biting into it, it's fatty and lush and decadent, and I want to just dive in and just munch on this and consume it in about 4 or 5 bites. Oh my God. But I got to restrain myself. Oh, let me look at some of these dips. I'm going to sprinkle on some of this chili powder. You know, at MJoy, they're not going after some sort of spectacular presentation. They're just, you know, relying on the natural appearance of it. So let me sprinkle. Oh, yeah, let me sprinkle some of this chili powder. Oh, I think that's what this chili powder is for. Let me try it with the chili powder. And oh, here it is. Oh man. Not overly spicy, but it's fragrant and mildly spicy, but it does add a delicious contrast to the, you know, the brutal and blunt force of the fattiness of the lamb. Wow, wow, that is good. Oh, look, there's like a chili oil. Let me dip. Oh, let me dip that. Oh, this looks more potent than the chili flakes. Oh my God. That is delicious. Again, you know, a spicy contrast to the lush fattiness of the meat, and you probably need a little bit of that to balance out how lush and decadent that meat is. Okay, let me dig into this rice. It really looks luscious. Ooh, let me loosen it up. Ooh, it's very soft. It looks very plump, these grains of rice. And there's carrots intermingled with the rice. Okay, let me get a scoop full. Oh, here it is. Wow. Wow, wow. That rice is so soft. Again, it's very, very lubricated. I think that's probably the best way to say it. It's just lubricated. I think it's just kind of saturated with the lamb juices from the stewing or the braising or wherever, or however they prepare it. They extracted some lamb essence, some lamb juices, and they got it all over the rice. And the carrots are very, very present. I mean, it's not just some sort of superficial kind of superficial presence. These carrots, I mean, they're not just there for color or something. You can actually taste the sweetness of the carrots. I guess what I'm trying to say, they're not superfluous. They're not just there as an afterthought. Wow. The carrots are very soft, but you can taste the carrots. I mean, I'm used to eating like, you know, those frozen carrots that you get at the grocery store that you microwave, you know, bird's eye, you know, carrots and peas. Wow, these are a level or two beyond that. Wow. Okay, there's some julienne carrots and some, looks like pickled red onions. I don't know if this goes with these go with the lamb ribs I'm eating now, or if it goes with the other entree that I ordered. I don't know. I'll show you the other entree in a moment, but this might be for this too. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, pickled onions. Again, that sourness, very nice to contrast with the lush fattiness of the lamb. Wow. Ooh. Oh, and the carrots. Let me see how, are these pickled? I don't know. Wow. They look plain, but they're not. They're seasoned in some way. They're not excessively sour, but they have been treated in some way. It's not sour. But you can taste, again, you could taste the carrotness of it. I mean, wow, these are some of the best julienne carrots I've ever had, really. Wow. Wow, that's good. There's a soup that goes with the meal. It's a clear broth of some sort. Let me try it. Ooh, it's a nice palate cleanser if nothing else. Wow. It's light and refreshing. It's a slight saltiness. It doesn't have a lamb flavor to it necessarily. Ooh, there's some like spring onions, scallions kind of floating in there. But it's just very, very light and kind of gently savory. And it goes very well, again, with the fattiness of the lamb. If nothing else, they are masters at complementing the lamb meat. I mean, the pickled accoutrements that go with it. Oh, wow. And, the carrots and the spicy chili oil and the chili flakes. Okay, I also ordered the grilled ribs and the grilled shank. So this is really in contrast to the previous stewed or braised ribs that I had, because these are much more vibrantly colored. It's already, dressed liberally with the chili flakes. It's very reddish brown. Oh. Wow. Oh my. I don't know if you can see, but there's a very prominent fatty layer on the surface. And it's delicious. Wow. Wow. By virtue of being grilled, there's a crispiness to it. There's a crispiness to it that the previous braised one lacked. Wow. This is another winning, decadently delicious rib. Ooh. Okay, let me try the lamb shank. Wow. Wow, it has a nice darker appearance. And you could tell it was it was blessed by the grill. Wow, look at this thing. There's chili flakes all over it. It's a nice golden, reddish, brownish color. Wow, this thing is immaculately vibrant. And it's teasing me with its delicious appearance. Wow. Oh. Wow. Wow, the meat is lush. It's not dry in the least. They did not mess up and, overcook this thing and made it dry. Ooh, some of this part right here looks nice and crunchy. Wow. And it is. Wow. Wow. I mean, when you order it, when I placed my order, it came out relatively quickly, in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sure, this thing was probably sitting around. Maybe they slapped it on the grill upon being ordered, this lamb shank, and it's warm. It's not just like it's cold and it's just been sitting there. This thing is really delicious. Yeah, I mean, when you bite into it, it's warm. It's comfortingly warm on the inside. Wow. Wow. I mean, there's like 5 or 6, 7 shades of delicious brown and, like orangey redness kind of intermingled. It's just all weaved together, the strands and shades of color. And then you have the chili flakes. Wow, this thing is immaculate. Wow. Wow. Fit for kings and royalty. Wow. Fit for emperors. Fit for people more important than me. Wow. I'm just blessed to be able to partake in this. Wow. The meat is just kind of flaking off. And let me say it again. It's not dry in the least. It is so moist and perfectly executed. That's what I'm trying to say. They made no mistakes in making this. I wanted some sort of vegetable to go with all the meat. I knew this was going to be very luscious and very fatty and maybe oily. So I wanted some vegetation to kind of contrast with it. So I ordered coleslaw, which was on the menu. And I've never ordered coleslaw from a Chinese restaurant before. So I don't know if this coleslaw is, Chinese in any way, or if it's just your standard coleslaw. I guess I'll find out. Let me dig in. Wow. There's a gentle kind of distant sourness to it. Wow, this is really good. Well, maybe distant sourness is a little bit misleading. It's not that distant. It's up there. It's present, but it doesn't have that kind of mayonnaise-y creaminess that you often get with your standard American or your standard Southern style coleslaw. I mean, if you look at this, it just looks like an American style coleslaw. You would get at a Texas barbecue or at a barbecue meal. I mean, but it doesn't taste the same. It tastes slightly different, as if a Chinese person made it. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have an overwhelming mayonnaise quality to it. I'm looking at it. There's mayonnaise in there. There is some mayonnaise in there, I think. There's a kind of white liquidiness about it. But a great palate cleanser. Wow. Well, that wraps up this adventure, this episode here in San Gabriel, California, where I visited M-Joy. And wow, I really enjoyed that lamb meal. M-Joy, again, is a specialty lamb restaurant, and I really, really appreciate what they do. And I'm glad I'm in this area of San Gabriel, in the San Gabriel Valley in Los Angeles County, this very, very vibrant and Chinese community that has a wealth of Chinese food options, and hopefully I'll explore more. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please leave a comment and subscribe if you're so inclined. I'll catch you on my next food adventure. Take care. Bye-bye.